What is going on, Bulls Nation? Welcome back again for another video. A tough loss to the Bucks, so we'll talk about that right after this.
This is your home for all things Chicago Bulls. Join the conversation. You're listening to Chicago Bulls Nation.
All right, Bulls Nation. That was a tough one. By the way, kudos to the girl who did this intro. Pretty good. But let's talk about this game. I wasn't expecting them to win. Not at all. But I wanted some effort. And I've seen some burst of efforts, first half, first quarter, and then the start of third quarter. When things aren't falling down on us, we're not getting the calls, the 50-50 balls we're not getting, we seem to get away from that. We see the energy seems to go down. And this is with Caruso. That is his forte, to be the energy guy, to be the glue guy of the team, hustle down on defense. And he does. It's just, for whatever reason, we can't execute. I don't know, lack of offensive plays, lack of point guard. We know we needed a point guard, even back then, even before DeMar and Vooch. That's why we got Lonzo Ball. And again, Ayo is doing an admirable job. This is why I was lobbying for a veteran point guard back then, because this is a guy who needs to calm things down. I even wanted to get Darren Collison at this point, because I feel like we need somebody like that. Not just dump the ball to Levine and Zach and Vooch and go away, because that's basically all our offense right now. Is dump it to one of our three all-stars, let them create from themselves. And there's very few rotation, there's few cuts, all that good stuff. It's just not there. And if you're the defense and you're one of the top tier teams, that is easy to read. And you don't want that. You don't want to be predictable in this game. We look like the defending champs last night against Toronto, and we come out here being blown out by 30, which is definitely not okay. We want to change that narrative, even though it is what it is at this point. We could get Lonzo, and we would still look the same way. Would he help? For sure, he would help. Especially some just stability on the point guard position. I would gladly welcome that, but is he gonna be that big of a difference? I don't think so, honestly. We are who we are at this point, and a big part of that is coaching. I think we have a really good selection of players here, both offensively and defensively. Do we have a lot of one-way players, meaning some good defensively, some good offensively? Sure. I love Alex Caruso, but he can't even hit free throws tonight. I love the hustle that he brings. He's still recovering, by the way. So, let's give them some time. All we need to do now is stay at the 5th to 6th seed. We really don't want to be in the play-in tournament, because that will be dangerous. We keep our head above water here. Ideally 4th seed, even though that's highly unlikely at this point. Maybe, you never know. But Boston is just trending hot right now. I don't even know if we're in the 5th seed, we want to meet Boston. We go down to 3, it's either going to be Milwaukee or Philadelphia. Who knows? But I really don't want to slide down to the 7th seed. I hope we don't. What can we do at this point? Defensively, it's a challenge. It's a challenge until maybe Patrick Williams get it up to speed, because Patrick Williams can actually score, compared to Javonte. Javonte was scoring back then with lower tier teams, but this is crunch time. We needed to be at full strength, and I hope we do. Zach looked pretty good tonight. He was aggressive. I like what I saw. It's just that there's something missing about this Bulls team, and I can't pinpoint my finger around it. So I will be just like lack of direction. We just need direction. We just need an identity. It feels like, but again, I'm not expecting us to beat. Or not, nor I think any fans at this point. We just want to be competitive against these top tier teams and not get blown out all the time. Because that seems to be the trend here. We're getting blown out. Be competitive. Although we were competitive the last time we faced Milwaukee, but we're getting to the home stretch here. We want to believe that this Bulls team can hang with the big boys. And perhaps we could. Maybe we could. We just want to see it. We just want to see it on paper, Billy. We just want to see some fight with these guys. And although I would say I did see some fight, especially with Levine and all that stuff. He was aggressive, like I mentioned earlier. We're not getting the calls. We if you look at the box score, it looks like the free throw disparity is not that big, but it was. I think we didn't shoot our first free throws, up until the third quarter or something like that. It ruined the flow of the game, and it made guys frustrated and all that stuff. When things are happening like this is where we kind of have to be like, all right, we got to show to the ref that we're willing to go into the basket and all that stuff. Stop at a jump shot. No one's going to take a jump shot now. They have to come up as a team. And so far, I don't know if that has happened yet. That's why we're like, 0-16 against the top 4 teams in both conferences. So, we do have a game coming up with the Pelicans. We should win this game before we're fighting for the first seed. Now we're just fighting to get off the play-in tournament. And you saw us how we play on the home. So as much as possible, if we can get 4th seed, that would be great. But, at this point, just get us to 7th place. So let's see. Well, I'll see you guys back again on Thursday. Maybe tomorrow I'll make another video. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel if you're a Bulls fan. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.